Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Welcome everyone to the show. This is Andre J. McClendon. I'm giving you guys the weekly news wrap up for new subscribers and for new viewers. This video series is basically me going over the week in trading and give you some preview for the next week, so you guys can give me some more perspective on trading and on business. So let's go. Alright guys, now here we are. We are looking at the world markets. For the most part, all markets are closed. About to close in like next 45 minutes ish. But since basically everything's closed except for crypto, let's check everything out. So on bar chart, I just wanted to go through a little bit of some of the indexes and some of the major market leaders, just to see what's been happening, to make things go a little bit faster. I mean, not a little fast, to give you guys a little bit more perspective on what's happening. So you can check out some of your bigger companies, your Microsoft to your Google, and some of your bigger ETFs. So you guys can scroll through to see which ones it applies to you. For me, I'm doing another video on a tech investing company, and I'm going through either a Google company or Microsoft. So looking at their stock, looking at their market, looking at their charts a little bit more lately, just to give a new video out there. But here's some of the market leaders. So not too much of a big change, but for you guys who are hitting each individual stock, not too much of a change there. But if we hit the Dow like we're going to be doing now the Dow had some big moves. So for us Forex traders, it's the US 30. Now the US 30 is good. Like it's one of my favorite things to trade. Got some massive movements during this week. And it closed out a little bit below its high, but not too much. Not a really big difference. So let's check it out on the daily. So here's the Dow on the daily. Look at this right here. So not too much down. I mean, it hit a new high, so it's gonna be some pushback. It might hit the support level down here in this area to hit up new highs. But I think the bull run's not done. I mean, I think overall we're on the market. We're getting for a market collapse. But as the market is going out, the trend is your friend. So the trend is up. So that's where I'm going. But some of these moves were really nice. Taking this short right here. So let's go to the hourly. Kick it there. Now for us trading, this is what our move was right here, and catching this down from here. Now, as I'll be like shorting the Dow, or just trading the Dow in general, it's been really, really nice because you get so much pips out of it. And even if you're at a low lot amount, even with a 0.01, you still can make some really good gains by just locking in certain resistance levels, just to or certain levels, just to get in more shorts. So that's the Dow. Dow's basically getting almost at its new high. Not too much. I mean, the news for it to break its new high is pretty big, so we haven't left that spot too much. But oil, something I really want to go into. Oil's been getting kind of punished. So we're on the 15-minute, and here's some of those punishment lines. Like when I was trading it here, I went long, and then moved my stop to break even, and then punished. Boom. And you can see it's on this massive downtrend right now. Back up, boom, back, build up, boom. Right now, I think it's doing the same thing just about. So I've been a little bit worried of oil. But let's kick it to a little bit bigger. So that's the 15-minute. Let's go to the hourly. Same thing here. It's built up a really big resistance level here. I'm sorry, support level here. I caught some of this long here, but overall, this is on the downward trend. To me, be building back up to take another long. But if we kick it out a little bit longer, the daily, it just seems like a little push up and an overall trend down. Maybe back to the $52 level. And that's like the major support level. But we shall see. I do invest in oil in multiple ways. I do like trading oil and think the passive cash flow. And also I like actively trading it. So one of the big movers this week was silver. And I really didn't want to go over silver chart. So I want to go over something a little bit different. I want to go over the gold silver ratio. So here it is on the 100. So we'll look at that in the last 5 years to get a little bit more perspective. Because right now we're topping right now. So if you're not aware of the gold silver ratio, basically is how many silver ounces can go into the gold at current dollar amount. So right now it takes about 86.48 ounces of silver to equal 1 gold ounce for the dollar. So what that means is, yeah, and since there's such a big difference in price right now, either silver is going to get either closer to gold, or silver may maintain price or go lower, but gold's price might go dramatically down to decrease that ratio. Because if you start looking at the historical way of it, we don't stay in the 80s or the 90s or even near 100s too long. So the difference in price is going to be very massive, very, very fast. So, but something that we definitely need to check out. All right. So let's look at our calendar events. So here's just this week. Wow, remember that yen holiday I was talking to you guys about? And not too much red. Now, red's some of the bigger events. Now, I can go through a lot of it. Like the G7 meeting was pretty big. For Australian traders, unemployment rate, unemployment change, just really big information for you guys who are trading Aussie pairs. For me, Aussie yen has been one of my big focuses. Haven't been really too vocal about that, but I've been trading that for a long-term trade, and so far it's been paying out very, very good. But let's check out next week. That's the 21st through the 27th. All right, we have some red on Monday for the yen, euro. Let's see what these are. All right, yeah, a couple big things on euro. So Wednesday euro, that's a big thing to check out, and Thursday. A little bit. I mean, our core durable goods. We can check this out right here. So the dollar, not too much. A lot of the euro pairs. So that's something that needs to be looked at. So if you're trading euro pairs, look at the news, see how much they can be. How much it can be moved by the news, or just watch the report. So sometimes I'll watch the entire thing of the Fed, what the Fed will be talking about. So when he's saying about either decreasing rates or increasing rates, something, or maintaining rates, something I want to watch to see what they're alluding to, But you guys can go into details, see some of the details for the durable goods, and you guys can go through all of this next week. Just giving you guys a little forecast. All right, so let's get to the news portion, the news. So one thing that I like to do now is go to Zero Hedge and read up on some of the trending news, especially about some of this political stuff that's happening. And so for the first thing that I'm reading is the Jim Jordan reminds Dems about who really built the wall. It's a good video about it. Now, that's not the one I want to go over. The one I want to go over is last, but the one thing that's pretty interesting that I did not finish reading all the way is the California homeless crisis. Now, I used to live in California. I did see extreme amount of homelessness, but I didn't think it was getting so much bigger. So if you guys are from California, been in California, drop a comment below about how many homeless people you've seen. Is it increasing, decreasing? Just to get some perspective, because it seems to be a very interesting thing. So this is something I'm going to read into more, and talk about it probably in the next weekly news wrap up. But here's the one that I want to go over the most, and this is the Fed. Now, if you guys follow me and listen to a lot of my works, I talk about the Fed a lot. The Fed manipulates the markets. They inject so much phony cash in there that it just massively messes up the market. So, but I don't want to read the report. It kind of boring, but I do want to look at these charts that they posted. Some really good stuff. Now, this is insane. When I look at the this is the Nasdaq, right? When I look at some of these talks, it's crazy. To see Powell, the Powell Cave, the Powell Fed meetings, the Powell 60 Minutes, the Powell Fed meetings, and look at this. Every time, it's his meetings are perfectly on point. It's amazing. So, just something you guys want to get in. If you watch the meetings and do some trading, there's a lot of action that happens around it. So you can get some huge moves trading from it. Here's another chart they posted. I'll go over that in a second. Now this S&P 500 large cap index. Now let's see. Oh my lord, look at this. So if you guys do trade with me, I do have a pattern recognizer and going through. So this pattern is looking at a lot of space down. A lot. Or there might be another Fed chair meeting and boom, we'll break through. But we shall see. But just guys go these in detail more. Look them over yourself. It's zerohedge.com. Zero Hedge is a really good website to get some news, get some perspective on politics. So if you guys follow politics, you can get into that. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for making it through the video. Like, share, subscribe, and also catch me on the next video. The next video should be tech investing. It should be either with Google or Microsoft. Still trying to get more research down. And, guys, drop a comment below to, start the conversation, get this going. And you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for everything. I'll see you later.